All right, so this is the old Tennessee room. We are getting ready to convert this into a nursery. Um, so this is what it looks like before. There's my wife, hey babe.
Hey,
There's TJ. Hey TJ.
hey.
All right, so we're gonna convert this room right here into a nursery, and we'll show you guys what the final is gonna look like once we are done. All right, so we'll catch you guys when we get done. Let's go. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm Anthony Arnett.
Tanika Arnett.
All right, and we decided to do a DIY. We actually decided to tackle our nursery for our baby girl. She's on her way. She'll be here in a few months. So we wanted to make sure that we get this nursery done as soon as possible. My wife put a rush order on it, so we kind of started working real fast.
It said a couple months, but basically 80 days or less, she'll be here. So while we are quarantined in the house, I decided that I want to get this out of the way so that we'll already have it finished, just in case if she makes an arrival unexpectedly. So we basically went ahead and tackled this job within 48 hours or less, actually.
Well, first thing we started doing is we actually started painting. We had to take all the light fixtures out. We had to take all of the panels out for electricity, the light switches and things like that. The first thing we did, and the first step anyway, was we just went around all of the borders of the walls and we coated them first in a paint to make sure that whenever we started the rolling process, that it's a whole lot easier, which you just seen. The one thing I will say, like my wife said before, do not go cheap on the paint. Make sure that you get some good paint. The one we used was all in one, so the primer and the paint, so you don't have to go back in and do different or more layers than one. So it's all in one. Do you agree with that?
I agree. Basically, you get what you pay for with anything. So if you pay for a one-coat promise, it just kills time, it kills the hassle of having to do a lot of layers or painting processes or waiting days in order for your project to advance forward. So we are all about trying to make sure that our timing is used and spent very well. So as you see, the painting pretty much between the two of us tackling the job didn't take us too long. I did all of the trim and the roll work, and he pretty much did everything up top, and then the trim around because I can't get up there right now at this time, and then took away all of the outlets as you just said. So us working together killed half the time.
Yeah, and we also had another helper, our 3-year-old TJ. TJ, he wanted to help so much. Look out, he's running in and out, so you'll see a lot of him running in and out on the time lapse. He's a ball of energy, and he just wants to help as much as possible. Luckily, we didn't have any accidents, any spills, so that was a good thing for us. My wife started working on this project about a month, 2 months ago when she started ordering stuff, and we started seeing packages show up. And you should have seen our living room. Our living room was full of packages, and I was like, oh man, what is all this stuff? And like I never got a chance to actually see what it was. Even when it came, I just was like, okay, I'm gonna keep my eyes open for it when we get ready to start putting it all together. My wife actually had bought some accessories to go inside of the room, like the changing table that you see there, and then she also bought the rocking chair. She actually had made the padding. Right?
Basically, I upholstered the fabric on the cushioning that came with the chair when I purchased it used. The color that was on the chair was actually blue, and we needed pink. So I went out and purchased some fabric and did a hand stitch job and pretty much tackled that project. And then as you see here, I'm basically doing a new fresh ultra white coat of paint to liven up the chair. But both of those actually ended up being not even a fraction of the cost of one of the items. So I'm definitely excited about saving money. We are always budgeting.
Oh, yeah. Buy it used, make it new, make it yours.
Yes. So, and as you can see back there in the closet, all of those packages and all the things that he's talking about are stacked up in there. So he's having to go in there and pull out and surprise, put together all of the items that were ordered. And we would like to thank our parents for helping in the investment in basically the furniture that you see here. So thank you for that. And then we pretty much tackled this thing in like the bulk of it in one night.
Yeah, one night.
So we were from sunup to sundown. We were working, and then TJ, as you can see, was helping.
Helping as much as possible.
Right.
Putting all these, putting everything together, like all of these, it's pretty easy. A lot of them were self-explanatory. I mean, as soon as I pulled it out, I probably glanced at the instructions maybe once or twice, and I mean everything else came too. I'm fairly handy, so it was pretty easy for me to put everything together in a drop of a dime. So it makes it a whole lot easier if you're handy or whoever's handy to actually work it out and start putting things together, because once you put all that together, everything else flows, especially when you already have it painted. Like I said, the more handy you are, the easier a lot of these things or a lot of the accessories that you put in, whether it's the crib or the dressers or whatever it is that you put in, it's a whole lot easier to put it all together if you're handy. Yeah,
that's
exactly.
why I get him to do projects, because I'll be staring at the instructions like, what am I supposed to do? And his 10-minute job takes me like 40 minutes. So I leave that.
What's up, world? This weekend we purchased my wife a sewing machine.
All right. I look a mess because I just got up. And still, TJ said
we got it for a good deal, so that was a big positive for us. She is going to get her first attempt in.
A little bit intimidated, but we're gonna try.
All right, time of truth. Let's see what you got, Miss Martha Stewart Arnett. This right here is the final product. This is everything that you'll actually get the chance to see if you were to visit us. This is exactly how the nursery looks. This is how my wife wanted it to look. Is that how you wanted it to look?
Yes. So basically, all of the canvases that you see, I pretty much painted and did by hand, with the exception of certain ones. So basically, you all get to see the world premiere of our baby girl's name. This is the first time that we've actually put this out here for anybody to know. As you see, her name is going to be Anika, and that is a combination of Anthony and Tanika in short. And then also, it is derived from an African origin, meaning grace and brilliance. So it does have a good meaning behind it as well. So you all were the first to see that.
Awesome. Well, we're going to let you guys go. I appreciate you for watching and staying with us. Like I said, subscribe. We look forward to hearing from you. If you like what you see, comment in below and let us know what you think, what you feel. If you see anything that we probably should have done or could have done a little bit better, let us know. That's what it's about. All right, see you.
But I would also like to give a big thank you to Pretty Chic Customs. That was the company that I utilized to put the name on the canvas that I hand painted.